All right, what's up, guys? We're in the afternoon session. It's your boy hitting the charts. You know what I'm saying? Doing our thing, navigating these waters out here in these streets. Who got a W already for today? Type it in chat. Get the smash of the likes going, the algos going. You know, everything going. We're up and away, baby. We already got 2 wins on the stream today. In the afternoon session, we're gonna do it again, all over again. Who's down with that? We had a party this morning. We were discoing, and now we're 80s, throwing it back. You know what I'm talking about. If you were born in the 80s, you already know. If you weren't, I'll give you the duck. I'll give you the duck, okay? You go duck yourself, all right? There you go. Give you the duck. We're doing it, man. Here we go. Once again, in the afternoon. I'm not letting you down. I'm not going anywhere. I ain't no, you know, one of them guys. You know what I'm talking about? What I said this morning, right? If you caught me, you know what I'm saying. Here's I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Here's what I did. No, I'm doing it right in front of your face. Let's go, baby. Doing it right in front of your face. That's where it matters, right? If it wasn't on camera, then you didn't do it. Unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. Oh, you show me a payout? Oh, okay, you're in with the broker. Oh! Gets me every time. All right, just kidding, guys. So, for real, let's go. Let's get the likes going. Let's smash it up. Let's get some people in here. Let's get it hype. Let's get crunk. Who's got the crunk juice? I think YouTube's probably just hiding my whole channel, and that's probably because I was playing non-royalty free music, so that's my fault. But here we are. We're back, baby. Who's in here? Yo, what's up? Yo, and a bottle of rum. What's up, people? What up? Who's in here, man? Let's go. Who's ready for this afternoon session, man? Who's ready to catch a win? Catch a dubs? Who's ready to catch a W? Who's ready to catch a W? I'm gonna get this off the board. I'm gonna leave this because it was something I was looking at earlier. I should leave it. I'm gonna delete it because I'm not in a trade. But I know a couple guys got in there, got some wins. I know some guys that got the fade back. I know some guys that are waiting for this shelf to get tapped before they get in. More of a day trade idea. So all good. This almost hit previous daily high. That's kind of the overall target right up here. I'm gonna put a little arrow juice up there, see if I can't get that going. Price respects my arrows. Oh, I know why that line was there. That's the divergence. Yes, we have a little volume divergence. So low volume divergence, delete the be right back. And hopefully YouTube, you know, pumps me up here. Let's go, YouTube. Let's go, baby. What's going on X? Any interesting news stories with Trump today? I heard he didn't like church. I heard that the church wasn't a very good sermon, according to Trump. I heard he didn't like it. Let's see. What's going on X? Let me see. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour. I use 4 hour, then go into 5 minute. Nobody. Okay, who cares? Next. Oh, let's see. The chat wants. Okay, that's a funny one. Let's see. Minutes just on 400 points. Oh my God, the market dumped 400 points in 5 minutes. Yes, did. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, Melania Trump's inaugural ball gown has already entered the pantheon of iconic fashion moments. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have? Taking a look at Bookmap. I don't really see anything other than these lower levels right here. Like, really the 21,700. That was the level that I called out this morning that I said was hot. I don't know if I can zoom out enough here. Man, it's slow. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to zoom out enough. Am I? Oh no, this is right. Yeah, this is all. Where we at? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it doesn't really show, but that's 700 level. 778. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, we dropped down to 690, 695. That, obviously, traders putting their stops down there. Let's see. VWAP's down there, too. It's time frame. Okay. Doesn't matter. My daily bias is up. My daily bias is up. I got an arrow pointing right here for a reason. We might just chop for the rest of the day, honestly. Because we had that Asia dump last night. That Asia dump was pretty wild. It was like 300 and something points within, I don't even know how long, like 30 minutes, 15 minutes. It was wild. Look right here. Shoop. No, that wasn't it. This is it. Wow. Yeah, so you had like within basically 15 minutes. I wonder what that was from, you know? Weird. Weird, man. Sometimes the market just does crazy stuff, man. Let's take a look at some stuff. We got gold. Gold extending its widening cone on the 4-hour. It's interesting. Just wanting to break up, man. Wow. You know, this typically is not a very bullish sign for the markets. God, this was such a good play right here. I wish I would have held this. Such a big move. All right, I'm going to delete some of this stuff over here. Take a look at gold real fast. Why did that not change? That's weird. Ah, that's why. I got plot closed candle on there. I was like, what the hell? Okay, there we go. Anyone trading Bitcoin, write BTC in the comments. Or maybe I won't, I just won't cover it. If you're not trading it, it's fine. I'll go over something else. My goal right now is to just chill. I'm looking at the Nasdaq. That's like the baby. But I'm not really trading anything just at the moment. So we'll just cover some other things if we want. We got Bookmap. We got the charts. So I'll look at the charts. And if you guys want to look at anything, let's see. BTC, all right. Let's check BTC first. So what's the order flow, right? We already have the daily bias. We already have all that because I can just tell you already we broke that 15-minute range, right? It's the same, man. Nothing changes here. So where's the 830? Right there. Right, there's your 5 minute. Literally right at 830. 845. Boom. Up. Got a shelf. Hold it. It's a nice trade. Okay, so let's get a little bit more technical, I suppose. Although I don't know how much it really matters here. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go to daily. Oh, look at that trend line liquidity. First thing I see when I see something like this with a trend line is liquidity underneath. The market loves to go grab it. So nice little trend line liquidity level on the daily, popping above the daily. This is definitely bullish because you have a daily fair value gap right here. And we might inverse that, creating an IFVG. So it looks like a nice little IFVG on this daily. That little gap was responsible for multiple touch points. So now that you're breaking through with volume, definitely a breakout situation. I'm looking for gold to go higher. At that point on the daily, I'm looking for something like this. A move higher would be expected. Potentially continuation here, but where do I get in, right? You do have a breaker right over here. So in fact, this could be like a higher time frame, one strat for life model. So if you don't know the one strategy for life, I teach it in a Skool group. Come in, there's a 7-day free trial, commit yourself to a year, yada, yada. So look, right here, pull back into the breaker and a pull up to the highs. Whoops. Come on, I've clicked something else on my computer. Hold on. Along off this shelf might be the jam. And I'm going to call it a shelf. And we're going to restack this the way that I see it. I'm going off the bodies here, going up to the wick. Using this day as a potential fair value gap area. I like the shelf idea. I also like the one strat for life idea, but we didn't grab. The only thing with the one strat, we did not grab anything of importance way down here. And it's just so far long ago, I might as well just... I'm just going to use a continuation model. Now, if this doesn't work out, it's very obvious if this doesn't work out, because what will happen is you'll just close a candle strong below this trend line. At that point, you have trend line liquidity all down here on lower time frame. Let's go look for the swings, hey? Here, here, and here. So those are all, and here. These are all nice little targets for price if it decides to disrespect the breakout and fade back down. So high time frame order flow on the 4 hour is up. So my overall general bias is up into buy longs. So now if we zoom in on this lower time frame, looks like she's fading back a little bit. We had our 15-minute range breakout over here. Okay, let's take a look at the day. I'm not really going to use sessions for Bitcoin. There's a breaker, 15-minute breaker block for BTC there. And let me see, volume. Do I have the VFL here? Where's my... Oh, it doesn't work on this. I see. Is that the VFL though? Yeah, okay. CBD and VFL. All right, that's fine. I don't know why VFL wouldn't work though. Maybe that's... Let me try something. Hold on. I'm not really sure why VFL wouldn't work. Doesn't calculate it here. Oh, this is gold. For some reason, I'm looking at... I thought in my head I'm looking at Bitcoin. No wonder. All right, it's been a long day. Was streaming at 7:30, 7:45 this morning. Give me a break. All right, so 15-minute. Let's go to 30. I mean, I had a 30-minute breaker that overlaps this as well. So this is a really nice area. I'm going to put it right here. I'd be looking for longs on gold with the pullback down at like 732 level. Probably extending upwards to the highs, but just keep in mind the structure here, right? So you have a structure that could easily pull back to the, you know, more than 0.5 level. Let's go ahead and fib this out from wick to wick. You can see here, there's your 0.618, and that's where I have the stop. So you may want to, you know, to invalidate this idea, you got to come down here, man. Even further, really. This is a discounted, this is what I say, like, you really got to break structure to invalidate the idea. So maybe keep it tight, and then if that idea doesn't work out, you know, what sucks is you're just gonna, that's why ladder ordering, dude. That's what I'm telling you, man. Like, just I keep going back to it because it's like, well, all of these are decent areas to buy. They're all setups in their own right. If you go, there's market maker models that show setups just like this. So it depends, right? Are you going to take a paper cut, take a paper cut, take a paper cut, and think that all of those aren't going to work out when high time frame order flow is up? That's why I'm like, no, dude, just ladder order, stack the orders, and do the math correctly. Don't be an idiot. You know, don't blow your account. Come on. Be a man, step up, and learn how to, you know, manage your funds. What happened right there? Did I delete? Oh, I deleted that. I didn't mean to delete that. Hold on. Be a man, step up, manage your funds correctly, eh? Yeah, this might be a little too tight for this time frame. Put it down here. But this gives a nice little price target, like 1.69 to 1. You probably, you know, it's most likely going to make a higher high. So from here, you could just trail price maybe. That's just an idea. It's just an idea, man. Okay, so that's one idea for gold. That's on a lower time frame. We got the higher time frame idea set up in here too. I think we're pretty good with gold, eh? We'll check back on her later. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Any questions on gold? Let me know. Of course NAS is playing out, bro. Who do you think I am? Come on. Come on, bro. You know amateurs up in here? Oh, yeah. Definitely. Should I not have put the damn... Hold on, let me see. No, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff just to go back to my level. There we go. I'll leave those up. I don't know if you're still in it. It sounds like you are 7 days, so I'll leave it up. But yeah, let's go over here real quick. BTC. Look, BTC, right? Bitcoin is bullish on pretty much all time frames. I mean, just like the NASY right now, most time frames she's bullish. You know, you go to the really high time frame, like a weekly, you might argue that she's way overextended, especially through these levels from 73,000 to 89,000. But if you look left, okay, you see what? What is over to the left? Nothing, right? That's not great, in my opinion, for healthy price action. In my opinion. So that's why I said I'm going to be buying down at 75. That's going to be my buy levels. I might start DCAing. I'm talking long term. I'm talking like for my long-term portfolio. I'll probably start buying around 80 to 75K. I think if she dips below this consolidate, I would probably hold those levels. And if she dipped below that consolidation range or in the middle, I might be a buyer at 64. But if she breaks that level, I got to wait for like an impulse up on a lower time frame because I'll be pretty sketched out if that happens. So yeah, let's go ahead and look here on the 4 hour. So high time frame is up, right? And I don't really love using sessions for Bitcoin. It just doesn't seem, oh, I don't even have it up here. Never mind. It just doesn't seem very, I don't know. Bitcoin is open 24 hours a day. Like, does it really use, maybe it does. Maybe use sessions. You can use them for like, you know, previous day high, previous day low, stuff like that. Here's the daily. Okay. So we're down on the daily. So yesterday we hit the, really? Well, it shows you how in tune I am with Bitcoin right now. I didn't even realize we're at all-time highs yesterday. Did we really hit is this for real? Oh yeah, we hit 109. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I know a lot of guys would fib this and find their extension and go for TP1, whatever. Bottom line for me, I don't think today is a breakout day because that's not what it's showing. Although I got to remember the market's close here in 3.5 hours. So is she going to go up there in 3 hours? Maybe. I'm looking at this like resistance. Very simplistic. Like this is resistance. And if she's going to break that, it's got to be a real good breakout. It's got to look like she's going. You know what I mean? She's got to look like she's pumping. And right now, she just kind of looks like she's tapping into resistance. And it's going to be resistance until it's not. So, like, I can't really get behind much of anything here on BTC on the daily just yet. She's got to break this. I mean, you could short it. You know, high time frame order flow is up, though. Where I would want to buy, I mean, just from this daily, look at where the wicks are at, right? This is a support level. Down here is going to be your 4-hour support. So somewhere down here, somewhere here. Those are two areas that are most likely for a bounce, especially this area here. It coincides with a shelf. So I really do like this area here. It's been retested. This is support now. So we'll put that in as support. So that's kind of like your range, you know, and price is going to dance in that range until she breaks out of it. Obviously daily time frame, less exciting for a lot of you guys that are tuning in because you're into scalping and everything. So we'll cruise down here for lower time frames and kind of take a look at like the 4-hour and the 1 hour. So we know we're popping up into this resistance zone. We hit all-time highs up here. Let me see if I can't. Do I have another BTC chart? Yes, I do. I'm going to use this chart for the lower time frames. So I got this chart for like the higher stuff, this chart for the lower stuff, okay? So, and this is the futures chart. So is the other one the futures chart? No, that's Bitstamp. All right. Lower time frame. Nice W pattern. Let's define this range, shall we? You guys watch my video that I posted today. If you haven't, it will oh wait, I think it's a short that I'm coming out with, a tutorial on structure. So that's coming out today, I believe. And it should be, I don't know if it's already out. Let's see. Let me just check real quick. I don't know when my own stuff is posting, y'all. I finally hired like some guys to help me, man. I got some pretty kick-ass guys helping me out with stuff. No, it's not out yet. Let's see, no, not out yet. It'll be out. Should come out, I think today. But it'll help you with structure if you're wanting an easy way to understand structure. It will definitely help. And let's see here. Let's go back to the chart. So for BTC, oh my gosh, I keep clicking crap. Hold on. Like permanently dock, dude. Just dock. All right, so you got a support level. You also have this level in here. It's the same area, I think, as the daily, no? Maybe a little bit different. This is your range. You have the high on the 4-hour. From the bodies, what created it? You're always going to ask yourself what created it. It would be, I use the 3-candle pullback rule. So technically last up candle, this is two right here as a shelf though. I am going to count that. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom for this range. I think this is pretty good. You did have some down closed candles. You had 3, not in a row, but they're there. A lot of chop right here. So price is just in the middle, and this is going to be support. Down here is your order block, you know, so you can look at that as another layer of support. So you have a shelf. Also coincides with a breaker block. I just use shelves. You have support. How do I know it's support? It's not the greatest support level. I'm just literally using an order block from a swing level and an inefficiency gap, which is right here. This is going to be your 4-hour fair value gap. So all those kind of combined, I believe would give me a little bit of a layer of support down there. I think that stuff right there, all those little thingies, whatever, as long as news isn't in the way, which news, you know, the chart doesn't matter once you have news. But yeah, that should, with normal price action, I believe you could get some bounces down here for sure. Price action is up, order flow is up, high time frame all up, right? So you'd really need to break this high. You need at least, I would say a 1 hour. Okay, when you're zooming down into this 1 hour, now you have other things to look at. Yeah, you have other non-sexy things that aren't as sexy. So like what? Well, like take for instance our range changes. This is the high. What created that? 3 candle pullback rule to where? Oops. Right here. So this would be your range on a 1 hour. Should I do blue? What should I do? Yeah, I'll do orange. Yeah, so there's your range on a 1 hour. Kind of sucks. Everything inside that range is internal structure. All this is just diddling in the middle. And it's a big ass range too. So you're going, that's like 8,000 points. So let's go down the 15 minute. Again, watch the short that I'm coming out with if you want to learn how to identify structure. Literally, if you've never done it before, I think a brand new trader would be able to watch that video and understand structure like that. So this was the lowest point on the chart until it got broken up here. This is the highest point. This is what created it. The highest point on the chart. This is what created it. Still hasn't been broken, man. So all of this price action is internal, all of it. It's very tough to trade that. That's why traders get wrecked trading Bitcoin. Oh, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. So you got to go on a lower time frame. When we go on the lower time frame, what's crazy, I mean, now when you're in this lower time frame, the high time frame order flow is still up. So keep that in the back of your head. You go all the way down here to that orange line and you're still on a 1 hour, good to go up. You go all the way down to the yellow line and you're still good to go on a 4 hour. That's wild, right? So it's really, really wonky inside of this area. That's the thing about Bitcoin. It can be kind of troublesome when it comes to support and resistance and finding ranges that really work. Because it's so sporadic, you know? All right, let me go back to the 15. Obviously, you can see we have a little bit of a higher low, higher highs happening, a little fade back down to a shelf, order block, or a breaker block, excuse me. So this is a breaker being respected. Let's break this down a little bit more. All right, we got a breaker, we got a FBG, so a little bit of inefficiency. Now I'm gonna mark out what has not been filled here. That's what hasn't been filled. So price came back almost to the middle of it, but not quite. Came back down into a one strategy for life model. So you can see here was the 15-minute breaker. It came into the fair value gap, overlapping the breaker, and it was off to the races from there. Liquidity levels on the left-hand side. This is where we want to look at TP targets. We got 1, 2. This is the high of the range on the 1 hour, but not the 15-minute. The 15-minute would have been up here. This level is what, I mean, here's a 3 candle, well, not even, man. I mean, I'm going to stick with that level, dude. I'm not even counting these. Sorry. That's a huge ass range, but don't get faked out, right? Okay, so if high time frame order flow is up, your internal BOS is up, everything is looking up, then, you know, trading points on trading entries, I should say. Look at how this is dropping, and look at the NASDAQ pulling back a little bit, right? So a little bit of correlation there, if you haven't noticed, between Bitcoin and the Nasdaq. Yeah, so this level's been grabbed, right? So we really have these swing levels above that have not been grabbed, and we've been up. So it makes sense for price to sort of grab this 5-minute trend line liquidity. Let's zoom in now. So this is 5-minute trend line liquidity. I'll go ahead and mark that right here. Liquidity levels swing. Consolidation level could be below there. That and then this, right? Those are the levels that I see. You might see a little bit of different levels here. Not a problem. We're trying to identify what price might be doing and what the overall direction of price is in the long run. So, you know, if you're trying to micro scalp, you're most likely going to just, it's going to be very, yeah, I'll say this, micro scalping is difficult without using other advantages like bookmap, right? And yeah, I'll just leave it there for now. Like, micro scalping is definitely difficult to do just based off of candles. You can use inefficiencies, you can use IFEGs and all this other bull crap, but the reality is your money management allows you the biggest advantage to win. So how would I play this from a smart money management? How I continuously win. Those of you who follow me, we already have 2 wins for the day. Like, I'm just having fun right now, but like, how do I continuously do this? Because of my money management. That's it. You guys saw me backtest for like an hour earlier today. I put that stream on private, by the way. So if you want to catch stuff like that, you got to join me. I'm not releasing that. Stuff like that, not going to release. If you caught it, cool. If you didn't, oh well. So potential areas to go long would be in this general zone where this overlaps, might be kind of sexy. So yeah, 5-minute, we're fading back. We're kind of popping in these trend line levels. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, dog. Let's get back over to the nasty, yeah? She hasn't tapped the shelf yet. Boy, oh boy. All right, 7-day. Sounds good, bro. All right, so I just because of scalping purposes, I guess I'll leave those up. I'm looking at 21,695. Looking hot. 21,695 is looking hot. Just chilling. We got some sellers. A little bit of a 1-minute sell-off here. Again, already got wins for the day, so I don't want to give up anything. But I'd be willing to take a trade if the opportunity presents itself, which there's always opportunities, just which ones are the best ones, right? Now I have to look at this a little differently. So we were right on the day. The market did go up. I'm looking at things a little differently now. So I don't know if this afternoon is going to be as bullish as I sort of thought this morning. I'm starting to feel a little differently based on some data that is coming through right now. Like, it's not really pretty for longs. This is looking like a short down to this shelf. That's what's happening. Look at VFL, right? So I'll show you VFL. It's looking like a short down to the shelf. Potentially lower. Potentially lower. It just lost steam. It came up here, almost grabbed previous daily high, and then just lost steam, and that's it. So I don't know if I'd want to necessarily take a long from the shelf if VFL is showing this much of a pullback. This pullback is pretty deep, guys. Wow. I didn't realize how much steam price action lost. Look at this. Guys, that would bring price here. At least. See? Interesting. Looks like that 695 level is going to get tapped. I'm going to zoom in here on the 30-second. Oh yeah, 695 is going down. 695, let me see. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. 695, where's that at? We already hit it? 695 is right here. I'll put a line up there. Let's see. We almost tapped it. Let's see. Look at this bullish divergence right here. The problem is price faded back so much, it's really hard to ignore it now. Like VFL is basically saying that we're going to be down in this range, like at least like down here in this mess. That's what VFL is saying. Just saying. That's what VFL is saying. So if that happens, okay, our daily bias was correct off of the jump this morning. That's how we got this push up. But I'm just wondering now that she didn't hit that prior day. She has a divergence here on a 5-minute. You can see it. See that? So now that this divergence is at play, let me see the 15-minute. So you don't really get that on the 15. Let me see the 30. Yeah, I mean, you do have a divergence on 32. You got higher price action, and that just didn't happen over here. So we may or may not see that pump. That's why I said the rest of the day may be chop. Maybe. Our overall target from this morning was right here. Okay. So we weren't too far off. I'm looking for micro scalping potentially, Tobes, so that's why I say. But yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just looking for potential micro scalping, like literally going into the prop account and scalping Just scalping, you know. Looking at potential scalps, looking at book map. $695 still looks like a good level for price to attack. Nice big fat sellers coming in here. So it cruise back down. Just no real direction just yet. We got that 3 o'clock is right here. So we're pretty much pressing the close. I mean, this is the last couple of minutes. So price right now, last few minutes, price is going to push, and you're going to see what the market makers are up to. These last few minutes, I feel like we pushed down really hard. If we break this level, pushing down like really tough and last really hard, like a really big push in the last couple of minutes, I might go short with the market. Just try to ride on the backs of that momentum. But, you know, we're closed, man. Like the market's coming to a close. So post-market, we might get a push, maybe, one way or another. But like I said, rest of the day is chop because this is already... What more can you ask for, man? We had a 400-point move to the downside. Look at the recovery. Look at this. The recovery was pretty nice. Oh, that's not the recovery. My bad. Let me go back out here. The recovery was... Yeah, I mean, 395, so 400 points from the bottom of the day. Back here from Asia, you know? Not bad. You're addicted, Peter. Oh, my Lord. In the kids' school line. That's awesome. Gotta love that, man. Looking for this last minute trade. I don't think it's gonna happen. You guys notice that? No bottom wick on that 1 minute. No bottom wick on this 1 minute candle, so got 7 points to the bottom right there. We scalp into that 695 level or what? Oh, there she goes. 3 o'clock, wakey wakey. Here you go. Okay. Something just dropped. Ooh, I like. Do we break up here? Is this where we go and grab the highs finally for the day? This could be interesting. Nice little 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes, that's a nice 1 minute push to the top of the range. I'd like to see this close, and then I might be going long here. Now that she's showing that bullish kind of strength at the end, this is what the market makers are doing. Let's ride on the backs, you know what I mean? Let's get a little push up to yesterday's high, maybe. This is a nice movement right now. Be careful of your sizing. Really, I'd like to see a bottom wick. I'd like to open low. See if I can grab this. See if I can grab a little pullback action. Maybe somewhere in here. But don't mind doing 2 orders. I don't mind. I don't want to give back gains today, but I don't mind. Go long at the highs? Yeah. I'd like to see that pullback. If we break that high, I might go. I'm going to go. All right. I'm in one up here. Right here. There's a Tradovate account. You can see it's pretty light. Pretty light. There's 3 contracts. Nothing crazy. Pretty light to yesterday's high. I think we push. Another 60, 70. There's 90. There's 100. Up to the high. I'm out. I'm out right there. Okay, you can ride it to the highs. You don't have to be out, but you can ride it to the highs. Set your stop loss at break even. If you're in a cash account, that's the smartest way to go. All right, so this will be 3 for the day. 3 W's on the stream. I think I'm going to update my little thing in here to not the second best trader on YouTube. That's too much of a copy. I'm put the most diverse trader on YouTube. How about that? Because we were pretty diverse today, weren't we? I'll put my record in here too. I'm going to start keeping track. Because that seems to motivate people. I see like, oh, 50 wins, no losses. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, that was a really nice move up to the highs. I got out right here. Well, I mean, you can see it. Whoops. Right here. You can see the trades right there. That's the trade. 58 to 69. Literally a 10-point move. 58 to 69. So 58 right here to 69 right there. That's the move. That's all I wanted. That's it. I know she's coming up here to grab. I have a good feeling of that. About that. We said that this morning. This was our target. It finally played out. If 7-day were here, he'd be laughing his ass off right now. Because we had longs, 2 longs set up for the stream. This is hilarious, man. Like something over here, it was, I don't even remember where it was at. It was somewhere over here, right? And that was the target for the day. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I don't even know who's on here. I don't really care. But yeah, we're just going to do this every single day, going hard on the live stream. And subscribe and tick the notification bell if you want to know when I'm live. But this 10-point move, this other one was a cash account move, not a prop account move. So trading cash and prop for both sides of the fence. I don't believe in just doing one thing. I think that's how you get wrecked. But anyways, that was a good move, guys. Who else got, anyone else in on that? Anyone else flexing? Oh, Netflix earnings? Nice. Anyone else take it up to the highs? Damn, they must have had really good earnings. I mean, what's crazy is like we had this from this morning. We had that locked and loaded right there. Nice, Alfred. 2 dubs. Sweet, dude. Congratulations, man. Tobez, awesome. Let's go. Love seeing that, man. Yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'm going to find another trade the rest of the day. I think we're good. You know? I mean, I think we keep going up, to be honest with you. But, I mean, I'm not going to trade that. I think tomorrow morning I'll be on with the private group in the morning. If you want to trade with me before going public to YouTube, I do that every morning. And the link is... Well, I can drop the link. I don't even know who's in here. Does it... Okay, well, we have 7 people. Maybe somebody else wants to. Like, it's in the description of the YouTube video. So if you want to come in and trade with me every day, you're more than welcome to do that. And man, I'm gonna call it, guys. It was a good day. 3 W's. Wait, what else? I don't know. We're just gonna keep it going. Yeah, let's keep it going. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.